Okay, so I have started dismantling the unit, took off the covers, and then I've already made a cut on this suction line and have separated this. So let me remove it. There's that. And for the discharge line, it comes in like so and goes down, and it came into this pipe here that I have removed, and then this elbow down here, the U pipe, it was connected to here. I cut it and I turned it to this other side, and I have removed these distribution tubings. This one went here, remove that, and then this other one, it went down here connected to that where I have the orange capped. So I'll remove it. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to install the filter, which is here. The muffler. It'll go right there. Ta-da! And then this elbow will go into the discharge of the reversing valve, which is right here. Alright, so then I need to make a suction line that goes here down into this pipe, and then I have this other U-bend that's going to go into my charge compensator, which I will put it here, and then the bottom of the charge compensator will come up and go into these distribution pipes. So got this in here. Marked it. Going in here, it looks to me like it's going to be pretty good right there. And then I marked it where I'm going to cut it. So right about there. All right, and then test install. Should come out pretty good. It's going to be tight. So there it is. But I got some clearance there. It's pretty close there. All right, and then we have this pipe to deal with. Okay, so here's the piping for this. I bought this brand new contraption with all the components and piping, including the reversing valve here. So yeah, I'm taking it apart, and now I'm gonna, piece it together. Maybe and put a 45 in there or so. So I'm back on my table, and did that mark right there, and I'm gonna cut it. Okay, there's that. Now I have a straight pipe, or L shape. Ream the ends. So here's my distributor, and it doesn't come with flare ends, so I gotta install these pieces on here. So there's the 3/16 coupling, and then put this 3/8 by quarter reducer on that, and then just brace them in place, and that should work. Okay, and I'm gonna ream this for a better fit. And install this in here. Okay, that's as far as it's gonna go. Okay, it's in there. Now let's brace it. Well, here it is. So with all the piping installed, the components installed, and let's go over it here. I've got the charge compensator with the 3/8 liquid line attached to the main liquid line, and then we've got the check valve. So in between these two, so this loops around here, out back, and then out here, and then into another tee off to the other coils. So I put that here to block off this section when it's in the heat pump mode. So then I've got the TXV here, one. The second TXV is up here, and then the distribution manifolds, and they go right into this out here. Okay, and then we've got I've got to upgrade this manifold here from 5/8 to 7/8, and we've got the external equalization of the TXVs right here with the two tubes going to each TXV, and then these bulbs here, I'll probably install them like so here, and then we've got the four-way valve with the suction side, and installed a port here for heat pump charging. And then out here we have the bidirectional liquid line filter dryer, and I have this under pressure right now. I ran out of nitrogen, so got nothing there. And here I've got about these weird graduations. I got somewhere around 110 psi. Each line is like just under 20 psi. Weird stuff. I don't know. But anyway, it's all pressurized. I'll probably get some more nitrogen and get the pressure up higher, and check for leaks if there are any more, and then evacuate below 400 microns and charge the system. So here are the pressures from overnight. It's still the same. Each line here is 15 psi, so that makes it 120, which was the same as yesterday. Alright, so I let out the first amount of oxygen just to flush the system out, and then added more. So I'm about 240 40 psi, and you can see it here in my gauges. And you know, I use pretty much most of the bottle here, so I'm not gonna, you know, add more to increase pressure because I want to save some of this nitrogen. It's my third bottle on this already. So did the spray down with soapy solution to see if there's any leaks. I don't hear any, and I don't see any. So here is the coil temperature sensor that I will install in here. And going right in there. And the wire goes through the whole tiny hole here. So on the opposite side, I'm supposed to install this at the point where during defrost, it's the last part that defrosts. So since I don't have it running and frost it up, so I'm thinking I'm going to put it right here. This is the topmost rung on the internal part of the coil. So where the air exits. So I'm going to clip it right here. Here it is, clipped in place. So next thing is to put in the connection for the reversing valve. So let's see. Okay, it's in. And then go on the other side and put on those terminations. All right. Okay, I have it set up for pulling the vacuum. So it's been about 8 minutes and coming up to 382. So it's not going to go anywhere near 500. So it's good for me, and I'm going to go ahead and charge it. Initial pressures. Okay, we are in the heat mode, and I have about 83 degrees there, and I have 74 degrees here, so I got 9 degrees of subcooling. I did this in the AC mode previously, but forgot to take the video, and I have 12 degrees of subcooling, and which is within spec. Here you can see it's HP1 and compressor is on. We've been running this for a couple of months, and it's been running pretty well. So fault history, you see that I have inadequate airflow 68 days ago. So I think that's when, you know, when I first installed the coil temperature sensor, I installed it on the very top leg and the coil froze. So that's what this alarm's from. And then I moved it to the one step down and it's been working right since.